This video is for anybody whose business is in a situation where you need to turn it around. So maybe you've had problems and you need to try and find a way through those. What I've done is in this video I'll go through how to analyse your current position and get to the bottom of what your issues are. There's a separate video which will tell you more about ideas that you might want to implement. I'll put links in the description below to the other video. Okay, so the first thing is, if you're in difficulties, just a quick warning about insolvency. If you are really facing insolvency and your business is becoming insolvent, you really do need to speak to an insolvency practitioner in order to get advice from them, because there are very stiff penalties in the UK for trading a business which is already insolvent. Anyway, so putting that aside, I'll give you some thoughts on how you can understand your current situation if you're having trading problems. So first of all, have a look at your financial accounts. Now, these could be the accounts that you file with perhaps Companies House, or they might also include the management accounts which you produce for your business or your accountant produces. The things I'd be looking at is what's happening to your profitability. Is your turnover increasing or decreasing? Is the profit margin being squeezed? Are you seeing an increase in your overheads? That kind of thing. It might point towards some problems which you need to address. Second thing is to look at the cash flow situation of your business. If you are finding that every month you are having to take additional credit from suppliers and you're struggling to make ends meet, then that could be a situation where you need to look carefully at the cash flow and do something to improve it. The cash flow forecast is a good place to start. That again is something you may produce in-house, or your accountant can help you put something like that together, and that will give you a better idea of how your cash movement is going to be over the next few months. The next thing to look at is your overheads. Now, I touched on this already in the financial accounts, but a more detailed look at the overheads that your business is currently carrying. Now, there may be things in there that you can save some money on. It may be that you can cut back or reschedule some of the payments to creditors, which could increase your margins and put you back in on a better footing. Creditor position, again, just touched on that, but I would look at your creditors ledger. I'd be looking at who you owe what amounts to, and again looking to see if you can reschedule some payments with them. It may be that if you owe significant amounts, that you could break that up into regular monthly repayments, which would be more affordable for your business. Look at your debtor book as well. If you are trading with a very small number of customers, and we deal with plenty of businesses that are only dealing with one customer, it might be that you need to think about spreading the ledger out and dealing with more businesses in order to try and boost your turnover. Your products is another area to analyse. Look at how competitive they are. We've done all sorts of research for product benchmarking for clients in the past. It's important, of course, that you've got to make sure that your offerings are both delivering the services and the aspects that your customers are looking for, but also that they're priced competitively. And there's a lot of work that can be done to benchmark that against your competitors. Think about your staff situation. Are you carrying too many staff that you need to reduce numbers? It may be that you can do this naturally by not taking on people to fill existing roles when people leave or retire. In some cases it can require redundancies, but again, there's a big cost centre for many businesses is staff, and so that can make a big difference to your profit and loss situation. The last thing is just a general term, other things. This could be anything. Maybe there's been a legal change or something that's affected your business, but this could be another aspect that you look into when trying to understand the current situation and what has brought you to these issues. So have a look at the different areas that we've just described and that should give you some understanding of what the issues are for your business. And in the next video that I'm going to produce, that will give you some ideas that you might want to adopt in order to improve the performance of your business and to turn your company around.